Hello, Dryden. This is Camille Cox. Camille, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Camille is a volunteer. She is a member and she is a director of the Second Chance Pet Network.
Yes.
Tell us about the Second Chance Pet Network, Camille.
Second Chance has been in Dryden for just over 3 years.
Okay.
Been in operation. We're in a temporary shelter right now on King Street. We house right now about 70 cats.
Home of King the Cat.
It's home of King the Cat. He is our official spokesperson.
He's a popular guy. You can find him on Facebook.
He is. And we take in abandoned, surrendered animals that don't have homes, and we try and find them homes. And if we can't, they're going to live with us.
Mm-hmm. That's an excellent
We are a no-kill shelter.
initiative. A no-kill shelter.
No kill.
Camille, do you know how many no-kill shelters there are? Are there more
It's
kill
becoming
shelters than
yes.
there are?
Yes, the no kills are becoming more popular now,
Okay.
but there are still the traditional kill shelters.
And so a no-kill shelter will fight tooth and nail to keep these beautiful
Yes, the
animals
only way
alive.
that they would be euthanized is if it was they were so sick that we couldn't do anything for them.
Camille, tell us maybe about some of the furry critters that are there at the moment. Do we have any special ones that we should know about?
Oh, we have all kinds of
They're all
special ones.
special,
They're all
aren't they?
special. Yes, they are. We have actually, well, we have about 70 cats,
Okay.
and there are some that are very friendly and affectionate, and then, of course, there are some that just kind of like their own space and want their own
A
time,
little
and
bit of attitude maybe.
they'll come to you when they want.
But they still deserve a home as well.
They all deserve a home. They're like kids. They need a home. They need to be looked after, and that's what we want to do.
Camille, how can, if I want to say adopt a pet, I guess first I should visit you guys on King Street.
You should come on down and meet all our furry guys and fall
Say
in
hello
love.
And then you guys can walk us through the process.
Yes, we have volunteers down there that know all the animals down there, and they can introduce you to whoever you'd like to see. And then when you find that special one, we have adoption applications. You fill that out, and once you're approved, you get to take your fur guy home.
We will see you at Second Chance Pet Network very, very soon. I hope all of you,
Yes.
all of you out there in Dryden. Hello, Dryden. Camille is also an advocate of declawing cats. An
Banning.
advocate for not declawing cats.
Yes, we're against it.
Against declawing cats.
We don't like it. It's cruel, it's inhumane, and it's unnecessary.
I'm looking at this. This is a bumper sticker that you've handed me here. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can. The equivalent of you declawing your cat, which is actually amputating its toes, is cutting your finger off at the first knuckle. It's not taking the claw out because the claw is attached to bone. So it's amputating their toes. Cats walk on their toes. You take their toes away, they got to walk on their paws, which in turn messes up all their bone structure, causes problems, they have issues, it's painful. One big thing is that they'll stop using their litter box.
Oh no.
And they'll start urinating and
Doing their business
doing
in
their
the wrong
business in
place.
the wrong spots, like on the couch that you didn't want scratched. That's where they'll start doing their business.
That's a nice place to find the business.
Yeah.
I can't believe
So-
that's, I mean, what an interesting way to explain what happens, because man, oh man, like your last knuckle is pretty important.
Exactly, and that's on every finger.
Yeah.
It's not just one, it's every one. So,
Camille,
and they lose their defenses. They start
Changes
biting
them.
instead of scratching. So that's another issue. You know, people say, well, they're going to scratch. Well, they're going to start biting because that's what they have to do to
because
defend
they have
themselves.
no other
and,
defense mechanism.
and then we find a lot of people will get rid of the cat because of all the issues that it's caused because of the declawing. So whereas people will say that they're going to euthanize a cat if they can't declaw it, well, pretty much it gets euthanized anyways because they
Because of the
chuck it out, or it goes to a shelter, and shelters have a really hard time adopting out declawed cats because of all the issues they have.
Camille, there's a petition out at the moment
Yes.
to stop the declawing
To
of
ban
cats.
declawing in Ontario.
Okay, now if someone were so inclined to get on board and put their name down for this petition, whereabouts could they find a petition?
They can find it at the shelter at Second Chance on 24 King Street, and at Triple F right beside the shelter. Sarah Campbell's office, that's on Princess. And there's some businesses around town. Time Out Sports has one. I believe Mac Print has one. The Central Restaurant has one.
Okay.
So
They're
there's a
pretty
few
readily
around
available.
town. Yes.
So if you'd like to get on board, find Second Chance Pet Network or find one of those places around town to get one of these petitions.
You can go to King the Cat's Facebook page too and download the petition yourself, print it off and get signatures and then bring it on down to the shelter and we'll hand it in. Sarah Campbell is going to introduce it into the legislature in September.
Where can someone get one of these as well if they'd like one of those, Camille? Are those
I
available as
believe
well?
down at Triple F Pet
Okay.
Supply is where we got this one, so Anne must have,
She's got a couple handy, hopefully.
hopefully, yes.
That's amazing. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show, Camille. Hopefully
you.
this is not going to be the last one because hopefully next time you can bring some of your furry friends
I
from
plan to.
the shelter. So go find Second Chance Pet Network, adopt a furry friend today. What's the address there one more time, Camille?
24 King Street, and we also have www.secondchancepetnetwork.ca where you can find them all.
And King the Cat.
And King the Cat's at Triple F Pet Supply. He's our guy.